This is a quick look at the Sanrenmu 6020 RUC. This is a small spider-esque keychain knife that I would consider it. And it is full stainless steel with a engraved, what looks like a sparrow on the presentation side. Nice presentation screws, speaking of which. To adjust, all you would need is some Torx on the other side. It's not quite a mirror polish, but you can see my old digital camera there and me behind. Ooh. And yeah, you can still see the machining lines going just that way. So it's slightly unfinished, but it's not uncomfortable. And it looks fine. Could be a little more mirror polished like the back spring there. Back spring is really nicely polished. But it's comfortable, that's what counts. So this is a slip joint knife. There is no lock, no back lock or anything like that. But since it's a small keychain knife and there's a giant finger choil, it's really not necessary. This does not come with it, these two split rings. I just attached it so I could put it on my keys. There's a bottle opener, as you can see. I have not actually tried it, but I can't imagine why it wouldn't work. And when it's open in the hand, that actually doesn't really make a difference. Doesn't feel uncomfortable at all. So when this knife is open, you have two options of holding it. You can hold it behind the first finger choil there, and you get about a 3-finger grip. And if you do what I like to do with the two split rings, you essentially get a 4-finger grip. So using it like this, it's pretty comfortable. That bottle opener there and that point does not make any hot spots, and it is totally functional and comfortable. If you hold it a little higher up in that finger choil there, you get almost a 4-finger grip. It's really squished though. I could just barely, and I have small hands, but I can barely do 4 fingers. As you can see, it kind of works. Not the best. But anyway, so this is a slip joint knife, as I said before, but because it's small and there's that finger choil, you really don't need a lock. Putting your finger there, if this knife were to ever close on you, you can't really cut your finger. It has that secondary safety, as I call it, right there, the inherent secondary safety. Very strong back spring on this slip joint. There is no half stop. It's just one fluid single motion, as you can see there, until it gets close to open and it just snaps, or vice versa. When it's getting close to the closed position, it snaps in. Very strong spring, very reassuring. So yeah, this is a full flat ground blade, pretty thin stock, great for slicing, delicate work, and very pointy. There is a minor, very minor swedge up here. I don't even really want to call it a swedge, just ever so slight, just right here. Tapers to a very fine point. And nice sweep, great for slicing, opening packages, doing every sort of daily task that you might need to do that isn't too large. It's not a flow-through design, obviously, because it's a slip joint, but partially through the back there, because of the can opener, it is open. The stainless steel handles are not milled out, no skeletonization, so for the size of knife, it is relatively hefty. Not that it's undoable. You can totally carry this for everyday carry on a keychain. That's a keychain EDC is how I would call it. For a look at all the specifications, look in the description box. And yeah, it's a great little knife. I like it a lot. The only thing is the opening hole is a little sharp. It's not to the point that it'll cut you, but I will say it's uncomfortable. I could file my fingernail if I rub it right there. It's hard for you to see that, but there are fingernail filings right in there. So yeah, I'll just show it to another small keychain EDC that I often carry sometimes, my Leatherman Squirt PS4. Little multi-tool, very useful, a lot more functions, but also heavier. So the thickness on that, the length obviously is quite a bit different, as you can see there. And let's look at the blades. Haven't touched this edge up, so it needs a little work, but that is the edge thickness compared to the 6020 RUC. Both full flat ground. This one is more chisel ground though. It's only has a bevel on this side. This side there's no bevel. Yeah, great little keychain knife. Purchased from GearBest. Would recommend it. Thanks for watching.